Hi guys, I wanted to give you a quick rundown about sugars that are okay and not okay during the gut restoration program. So when it comes to the prep week, so that's your first week of the gut restoration program, um, I think it's the first or the second day. I think it's the first day where I tell you no sugar. So sugar and fruit is okay. If there is natural occurring sugar from certain foods that you're buying, that's okay too. What I really want out of the diet, especially if you have severe GI distress, is any kind of processed sugars, any kind of table sugars, um, white powdered sugars, potentially stevia, xylitol. If you have symptoms of IBS or Crohn's or SIBO, those need to come out. You will see that's probably the hardest thing to do. So if you're eating tomato sauce, for instance, and there is 2 grams of sugar, but you go to the ingredients and it says tomatoes and vinegar and salt and pepper, and it doesn't have any kind of added sugar, so it doesn't list sugar, then you know that that sugar in there is naturally occurring from the tomatoes. I try to not be extremely strict about that because I don't want to cause you guys anxiety. You'll see as we hit week 2, 3, and 4, so when you're doing the full-on meal plan and you're following along, you will see that those desserts actually include maple syrup and honey. So those are healthier sugars. They're natural sugars. They have a lot of minerals in them, which I'm okay with. And I think we are all human, and it's okay that when we eat our abundance of high fruits, high vegetable, like you will be during those weeks, that's okay to get a little bit of that sugar in the end. So as far as getting lost in the nitty gritty, fruits are okay. If you want to do a little bit of honey and maple during that week, I would say a tablespoon per day is fine. So if you're doing a tablespoon of honey or a tablespoon of maple, that's okay. Dried fruit in small quantities, I will say okay, but please be careful with dried fruit. If you have extensive like GI distress, dried fruit can actually make it worse, especially if you get bad quality dried fruit. So just be careful. Everyone's case is so individual. So that's why I just said no sugar, only fruit. And I try to leave it at that. So as you guys are trying to navigate this and you want to keep asking questions about, is this okay? Is this not okay? We'll try to come to a happy medium for you that suits you and your lifestyle. But if you can, just do the fruit sugar and then like a tablespoon of honey or a tablespoon of maple to sweeten any kind of food that you're eating. That's okay. And I think that's it. I think I answered those questions. Again, added sugars, not super awesome. And because we're trying to kill bad opportunistic bacteria and we're just trying to get inflammation down. So gauge how severe your GI distress is. If it's extremely high, then we want to be more strict about our sugar intake and keeping it out. And there you go. I think that's it.